Hey everybody! So today I'm coming to you from one of my very favorite state parks, which is Wildcat Mountain State Park. This is in the Driftless area, which, as you can see behind me, means that it is filled with rolling hills and great landscapes. Wildcat Mountain has been one of my family's favorite camping spots for years. One of the reasons is that the campsites are set on the top of the same hill that you saw at that overlook point. What that means is that all of the water up here runs off down the mountain, which means there's no standing water and therefore no mosquitoes. Another reason we love camping up here is because of all the trees. Not only do they provide shade for your campsites, which is really appreciated on a summer day, but many of the campsites have a place where you can go into the trees right off the campsite, which gives you a bit more privacy and places just to be able to enjoy the woods. So if you look at this terrain map of Wildcat Mountain State Park, you can see all of these hills and ridges that make it so wonderful for camping. Terrain that is good for camping, however, is not necessarily that great for farming, but that's exactly what Edward and Edna Lord tried to do in the early 1900s. If you look at this place starred on the map, you'll see one of the very few flat places in the entire park, which is exactly where they set up their farmstead. So today you can visit this site by first hiking along a trail that follows the river that they used to get the water they needed. Then where you see this park here today was a flat enough area for them to build their farmstead and raise a few basic crops. But because the area didn't have the same resources as other farms, they had to choose instead to be resourceful. Up on the top of the bluff, where the campsites now sit today, the Lord family grew ginseng, which is native to this area. The place where the park office now stands was their drying shed. During this time, Vernon County, Wisconsin, where the Lord family lived, was the United States' leading producer of ginseng, with markets as far away as China. Now, the Lord family was resourceful in other ways as well. A big example of this is by taking advantage of this cave, which sits not too far away from where their farmhouse was. If you look at the back of the cave, you'll see that it's wet, which is because a small stream runs over the top, creating a small waterfall. Although the waterfall is hard to see in the summertime when the water is only a small trickle, if you come in the winter, it's hard to miss because the slow trickle of that stream all freezes, turning this into an ice cave. Now, because the Lord family set up their farm in an area that wasn't like other farms, they didn't have all the options that a normal, broad spaces to plow would have. However, because they were resourceful, they used what they had. The cave you see right behind me was used as a sort of refrigerator. It's a lot cooler back here, both in the winter and in the summer, than it is at normal times. And so they kept stuff that needed to be preserved back here as a sort of large walk-in refrigerator. So just as it was important for the Lord family to be resourceful in order to succeed in their role as farmers, it's important for you in your role as a student to be resourceful as well. And so for today's challenge, I'm going to give you a scenario to talk about in your class to see how resourceful you can be. So here you go. You had to miss class for some reason. Maybe you were sick, maybe you had an appointment, whatever. And you don't know A, what assignments are due, B, when they are due, or C, how to turn them in. So in your class right now, see how resourceful you can be and come up with as many solutions as you can to these three problems. This might seem a small thing, but a little bit of resourcefulness here will go a long ways to helping you keep up and be successful in your classes. Good luck and have a great day.